this angle, just cheap.
We suggested tower video. The geography of the store seemed to work better for the scene. It's actually in Greenwich Village. The streets are not as busy as certain of our other more congested locations, and the store owners were cooperative enough to allow us to close the store down for a couple of days.
Shut the door, right?
The perspective that we've landed on is Neville is not trying to fight these things. He's not a superhero who's trying to go in and fight. The last thing he wants to do is have to interact with these things. He's fighting for survival. And when somebody's fighting for survival, it has a different look to it.
I think when the audience meets Neville, he is pretty ragged. I think he's been suffering the sort of reliving of this loss and the dullness that it has created in him, and the sort of sense of suspended time that loss always creates. He's been living this over and over again for 3 years. So we meet him at a pretty low point, and from that moment on, things just get worse.
You realize that in your entire life, you've never seen an empty picture of New York. And it just gives so much depth and power to the idea, and getting it inside to that scary place inside of all of us.
Hey, Marge, hey, Fred.
Really search for the reality of the situation. It was scary and it was beautiful, and it, so many different genres inside of it. It was a horror movie, a science fiction, a wonderful art character piece, and it just has so many elements to it.
See you guys inside. That's a cat.